Okay, I'm working on the Papa truck again, and these instructions they're just confusing. I'll leave it at that. I'm looking at the fuel tanks, and just from this frame, when you put the fuel tanks onto the mounts, there's no indicator of how they're supposed to be, and they even look different from one side to the other side, and then again you just have to guess where to put them. And even further down, it looks like this is mounted at an angle, but then the other side looks like it's mounted flat. So it got to the point to where I just I didn't want to guess. I wanted to see how they would look. I wanted to see how they look further along, so I even went as far as to assemble the bed. So if you look at the tanks, as they're in the frame, you're not even going to see them. So I don't think it really much matters, but that's not the way I like to do stuff. So I'm trying to see the best way that these will mount. And then another thing is these, they just barely touch here and then a little bit here, so there's really not much holding them in anyway. So I think I'm going to go ahead and glue them in, and then just I'll probably just paint all of this the same color as the frame. So that's kind of where I'm at here on assembling this. I've done a little bit more detail work, but honestly you're not going to see it. And I'm building this as a curbside model anyway, so it's not going to be showing a whole lot of detail. I thought that I would go ahead and try to build this super detailed, but honestly, normally I don't build models that way anyway, and nobody's gonna see this, the parts that I'm talking about now anyway. So anyhow, this I just wanted to share that the problems I'm running into with this kit. On this part here, where the top of the body comes together, it does not fit well either, and it's so Abby, no. It's so thick that you really you can't adjust it. It has to go one way, and it does not fit well either, so it's going to need some adjustments and filler and then it will one side fits pretty decent, but then the other side just doesn't. So I'll just heat it up a little bit, make it the best I can. I finally got the rear suspension pieces to look pretty decent. I'm not finished filling them in here on the bottom, but on the top I got them to fit pretty decent, and I got putty filling in the gaps, so it'll look good once it's painted. I kind of like this frame. They did a pretty good job of detailing it, I think. And it has I think it's going to look really good when it's done. Does have a lot of detail as far as extra parts and stuff. It has a lot of parts that I haven't put in yet. So that's where I'm at. I just thought I'd give you a quick update. I haven't forgotten about the project. I've just been taking advantage of the weather and doing some stuff outdoors. My modeling is kind of limited to you know, days when the weather's not that good or it's too cold, stuff like that. I've got a lot of things to do I want to do if the weather is decent. But I'm still happy with it. It's just aggravating. Such a, you know, it could be such with just a little bit more effort, it could be a whole lot better. I guess is what I'm thinking. But anyhow, still building. Well, it doesn't fit very well, but at least it only goes one way. So it's easy to figure out how things are supposed to go together. I can work with that. That looks good.